Happy Cob Tuesday, y'all. Blowing Smoke 85, back again, over here at my buddy Coop's house.
What's up, everybody?
Surprise, surprise. Smoking on my Missouri Meerschaum Devil Lance Cob, because it's the only Cob I have. And for those of y'all that follow me on Instagram, I actually got Coop smoking the first cigar that I actually wanted to buy a box of, which is the Punch Rare Corojo. And we'll let Coop sit down and tell you what he thinks about it.
Yeah, I've really enjoyed it. It's a very rich, meaty smoke, velvety. It's very good. I would definitely recommend it. Appreciate it too.
You're welcome, buddy. And I also got to give credit where credit's due. If y'all haven't checked out JW2366, aka John Keller, he made me a $1.40 tamper, and I bought it from him. It was not gifted, and I absolutely love this thing. I mean, you can see the quality on that. I mean, it is just, it's got a sheen to that deer antler, and I mean, you can look at the carving on that. It is just absolutely awesome. Let's see, I also picked up some more stuff. I picked up a Colibri cigar cutter, which is pretty cool. It's got a nice rubberized finish to it, and I found myself driving just playing with it. I mean, it's almost addictive at how satisfying that click is. And then I also picked up a Colibri Firebird 4-torch burner that does not light because I have shitty fluid in it, but you can see it right there, which is pretty neat. But I picked this up at my local B&M. Probably paid a little more than I should have. Oh shit, Coop taking off the band. Cha-ching. Cha-ching.
Is this the one you ordered a box of?
It is. That is the cigar. Look at, show them that ash, man. Look at this ash on this thing. Look how tight and uniform it is. What is that? Has that been going about an inch, inch and a half per chunk?
I'd say so, yeah.
Okay. Like, from the, like, this is going to be a different video because I've had one of these, and, you know, Coop's dubbed me as having the golden palate. I'm trying to get him out of his comfort zone and let him kind of tell y'all and me what he's getting. When I smoked that, I got a, it was a very oily smoke. It stuck to the palate, really thick, meaty. I think you mentioned that, meaty smoke.
Right.
But it has undertones of, or not undertones, it has an overtone of a chocolate. And then once you exhale, about 2 seconds after, it almost has this oil slick and leather. Are you, I mean, is that just me, or are you getting that?
I can
or?
see what you're talking about, yeah.
Okay. So, I mean, if y'all haven't picked one up, Cigar International has the, what is it, it's an Elite Corona. It's $78 before shipping, and I think what did I tell you? Just under $90 shipped, I think, and it's coming in tomorrow. So stay tuned tomorrow on Instagram, Blowing Smoke 85. I will definitely put a picture up when I get that.
That would be nice.
And then Coop's kind of drinking a different beer I've never heard of, and I'm a damn United States Marine, and there's not a lot of beer I haven't heard of. Show them that beer, bud. What you got?
Well, this is one that was stuck in the mini fridge left over from a party where some females were involved. It's actually really weird.
AKA, it's bitch beer.
Yeah, wife beer. And you can see Desert Dawn. I told Ben that it was really weird. I wanted him to taste it because, like I told you guys in the previous video, he does have the golden palate.
Stop! Get out of here.
It really tastes like a mixture of wine and beer to me, which is the weird thing, but it's brewed with elderberries, so not exactly the manliest beer around, and Ben did have to call me out on it. Thanks, Ben.
It's okay, darling.
Right.
Anyway, when I tried that, it reminded me of being a little kid around New Year's, you know, and your mom and dad bring out that Welch's sparkling grape juice.
Yeah.
That is the
whiny. taste.
Exactly. That was the first thing that hit me.
It's really not bad, but if you're looking for a beer, that's not the one. But to try one, yeah, exactly. Case
Looking for a beer. How about a shout out to my local Georgia brewery, Sweetwater? Yeah, come on. So we're just sitting over here having one too many beers, having some pizza, introducing my buddy to a new smoke, and I'm having my Cob with some Frog Morton. Again, Frog on the Bayou. If y'all haven't picked this stuff up, I got this about 3 weeks ago, and it is so good. I mean, this stuff is, to quote Cooper, it's meaty.
I say more than meaty about tobacco, don't I?
You do. Every time you mention tobacco,
I didn't say meaty. I said manly.
Manly. That's true. He did say manly.
Yeah, it's not a real aromatic smoke like you find at the cigar store or something like that. It's the next level. That's for sure.
I'm glad you mentioned that. Speaking of cigar store, excuse me. There's a cigar store that's probably, what do you think, 10 miles from us? Cumulative, I guess. It's called D&D Cigar Company. It's in Hiram, Georgia. I went in there, talked to the owner, told him I do YouTube videos, and I actually found out that they do a pipe meetup on the 3rd Tuesday of every month.
Nice.
I talked to the owner, and he said, hey, they got quiet.
Let me get some tunes going.
I talked to the owner, guys, and I said, you know, hey, I've got a small YouTube channel. It's the YouTube Pipe and Cigar Community. And without me finishing my sentence, guys, he said, yeah, I'd be more than happy for you to bring your camera in and, you know, give us a shout out on the community. So if you live near Georgia, I mean, hell, even an hour from, you know, Hiram, it's off Betty Street. I'll do the card and everything. Cooper and I are going to do a video there in the next couple of weeks about us smoking a cigar. And I mean, what do you think, Coop? Maybe do a Humidor review from what they have?
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
I mean, I know my favorite thing is those chairs. The leather, I mean, yeah. Guys, these chairs.
Two Garys there. One owns it, one works there.
And what do they call? What do they call the second Gary?
G2.
So you got Gary, that's the owner, and then you have the other Gary, and everybody, even the regulars, everybody calls him G2, and he's just down to earth, as cool as can be.
He'll help you out with whatever.
With whatever. So guys, we're gonna sit here, we're gonna have some beer, and we're gonna cheers, buddy. We're gonna wrap this video up.
Oh, you can't wrap up yet.
What'd I miss?
You have to tell them about the humidor you're getting.
Oh shit! Okay. So I had a humidor about what, 3 years ago, and I kind of think that I'm gonna stop dipping. I've been dipping Copenhagen long cut since I was 15. I'm 32, and I like cigars more. There's more flavor, there's more depth, and I think it's more socially accepted to have a nice stogie than to have a big old fat wad of dip in your lip and be spitting. But
depends on the occasion.
Well, yeah, I would agree. But guys, here's the humidor that I'm looking at getting. It's off Cigars International. It's called a Neapolitan No. 2. And I really like it because you've got the clear top, you've got the hygrometer, and then you've got two shelves right here. So you can have the stuff that you really like up top that you're proud of, and then you can have, you know, your other stuff down on these, and you can just kind of, for lack of better words, just kind of forget about some of them and just let them get some age on them. And, you know, speaking of age on a cigar, I actually had a cigar earlier today that I had for about 2.5 years, and you know, Coop will call me out on it. I kind of forgot about it. It was buried in the bottom of my humidor.
How old was it? 2.5?
Yeah. My son's 3, y'all. For those of y'all that don't know, actually all of y'all, my son's 3. And as soon as I lit it up and I smoked it, I immediately sent Cooper a text message, and he thought there was something wrong. His first response was, "What's going on?" And then I told him about the cigar, and just, you know, tell him what you said after that.
I didn't know what to think, but he was loving it.
So that was my first experience with a cigar with age on it. And I mean, it was, hell, I smoked it down to the nub. And speaking of down to the nub, look at Coop over here. Look how far down he is on this thing.
Cheers.
So, like I said, we're going to end this. We're going to finish our beers. We just want to wish all y'all a happy Cob Tuesday. You know, keep the smoke in the wind, and y'all stay classy. Till next time, see y'all later.